everyone, this is VJose32 back again with some What's on Deck. I was going to do my usual Kickstarter video. Unfortunately, I'm having difficulties with Kickstarter. It refuses to load search results, so I can't scroll through all the results and go through all the projects like I usually do. Maybe tomorrow I can try again, and hopefully I'll have better success. But if not, this is going to be a little bit of both. Let's see what we got here. First of all, I didn't get to look at this. Very quickly. Some discussion about what's going to happen with deluxe playing cards coming up next. There's this new project. Thank you. Not the project, the translation. This one actually looks pretty decent. The Euphoria playing cards by Magic Factory and Jeremy Schiavo. 12 months they collaborated on this. It's a limited edition, hand drawn. Very nice court cards. Although they're repeating court cards to some extent. I look at this Jack of Hearts and King of Diamonds. It looks exactly the same to me, except for a minor detail of what he's holding in his hand. But the face looks pretty much identical. I mean, the king has some hair on his chin, but it's very similar looking, aside from minor differences. The back design's pretty nice from what I can tell. Not familiar with the Magic Factory. This is their first project. Romaine key. Pretty nice though, the court cards. It's somewhat repetitive. There's some similarities between the men and between the kings and the jacks, and even queens to some extent. Very similar faces. I don't know if these are supposed to be jokers that say Euphoria and Magic Factory on it, if it's just an ad card. Pretty nice back designs. You know, nothing too extraordinary, but some nice line work and details. Pretty classic looking though. It says Natura in this space. Well, a closer look at the back design would be nice. You see it a little bit better here. Pretty simple tuck case. Nice jokers, kind of classic looking. Those borders look pretty thick, at least on that sample card. There's an Impossible bottle being printed by the USBC, so that's good. 14 euros, 12 euros in the early bird for one deck is somewhat reasonable, I suppose. That is that. Let's see what else we got here. I probably mentioned this one last week. The squeezers. Not sure if they're available publicly yet. It's got a nice orange juice box look to it. Serving size 13 cards. Servings per container 4. 20. 56 calories. 4 calories from fat. 100% vitamin A, potassium, and C. Ingredients: paper, green stock, linen finish, cellophane wrap, water, orange juice. I like that. Hopefully there actually is an orange juice in it, because that would be bad for the cards, but it's funny. Very simple back design of oranges. Ace of spades. Recolored court cards with some modifications. Not bad. I did order this one from their website, Hocus-pocus-com. That was a private lunch. 13 bucks. That included shipping, I believe. So not bad. I'm not sure for shipping international, but shipping American at least. Some people don't like it, some people do. Typical. In the playing card community, some people will love decks, some people will absolutely hate them. You can never satisfy everyone in the card community, because everyone has their own unique tastes, and that includes me. Moving on, DuluthDesign.ecwid.com has this deck, Angels Playing Card. This was previously on Kickstarter from them. 20 bucks? Ew, that's pricey. Pretty pricey. You do save some money if you buy more. If you buy 3, it's 12 bucks each. 6 is 10 bucks each. 12 is 9 bucks each. Like I said, it was previously on Kickstarter. It failed, however, on Kickstarter. And they're not showing us a whole lot of pictures. That's it. that does not make me want to buy it. Oh yeah, seeing a tuck case. Oh yeah, I remember this one too. This is the guy who is a fan of 3011, so he basically, you look at the side of the tuck case, that's a rip-off copy of a 3011 deck on the side of the tuck case. I understand being a fan, but don't rip them off completely. The back design, I think, was pink in color. I don't know if it still is. They're not showing us a whole lot of pictures, I can tell. Oops. That's, I mean, what they're showing us for pictures, oops, does not make me want to buy it, especially for 20 bucks. You gotta show us more. You gotta show us more pictures of the faces. You gotta show us the back design. That's not gonna sell that well. You'll have to look at the Kickstarter project. Moving on, you got these decks new from House of Playing Cards, and I am done. I am sick and tired of NLC decks. I have enough in my collection. These are the Super Knocks. Yay. I got a comic book look to them. The back design is blue with an orangey border around it. Red and blue stars for the Jokers. Standard Chord cards. They didn't even do anything with that. Then there's the Knocks of Steel, which is a silver limited edition. 20 bucks for this deck. It would have been nice at 20 bucks if it actually had foil on the backs. Match the foil tuck case. It does not. It's just silver metallic ink. Kind of disappointing. And there's this Halloween Fear deck as well available from them, which is sold out, last I checked. It has a decent custom back design, although it does not make me fear anything. It's just a bunch of really goofy Halloween stuff. The face, though, if that's the faces, that looks pretty nice, unless that's just a gaff card. Apparently proceeds were for charity for Make-A-Wish Foundation. So that's not bad. Let me just see if there's... I mean, if I can find those Fear decks somewhere, I'll probably pick it up. The NLC decks? I'm going to wait to see if I can get them cheaper from Murphy's Magic, if anything. Why not? They sold out on the Fear deck. It was 15 bucks. 20 bucks for the Knocks of Steel, which shockingly are still available. The Super NLCs are 8 bucks, currently on sale. Don't you just love it when a website puts a deck up for sale, and they go, it's 10 bucks. Nope, scratch that. It's 8 bucks. It's a $5 deck, and you're selling it for twice as much, advertising it twice as much, but you're discounting it 2 bucks. That's how I feel about when you go to the store, when stores have sales. It's like, you're saving this much money, but they probably doubled the price already, and then they're giving you a discount. So they're still making money, but they make it seem like you're saving money. Sales and stores are rip-offs in many cases. Then we got this, the TLC charity deck of cards on pre-order. It is for a charity, the Transplant Links Community. Deck of cards is what it stands for. Created by 55 artists. I don't know who produced it. It's grid size. Completely custom faces throughout. Not my cup of tea, just because it's too weird and it's not very usable, in my opinion. But for a good cause. Sale, funds raised will go towards saving the lives of children and adults suffering from kidney failure in Africa and the Caribbean. Being the son of someone who had kidney failure and had a kidney transplant back in '85, it's still around. I definitely support anything related to kidneys. However, this is not my cup of tea. I support people supporting the cause. That's what I meant to say. They're pretty weird, as you can see. Pre-order the deck at tlcartauction.com/deck of cards. So let's check it out. £15 each. It doesn't say who produced them, I don't think. No, it doesn't. Moving on. Don't kill the message of playing cards on Kickstarter or playing card, as it says, which is by Nomad's Playing Cards. Playing Card. Nomad's Playing Card. they really need to work on their grammar. This is their second project. The last one was a bicycle granite deck, which is similar looking, I believe. It did fun. This was going to be produced by Chord, which is kind of a turnoff. Dedicated to the Khwarezmian Empire conquest by Genghis Khan due to killing his messengers. Personally, I would prefer a different name, like Messenger playing cards. That would be a lot better than Don't Kill the Messenger. It's just way too long and weird of a name. Names on playing cards are cooler when they're short and simple to the point. It's not a novel. It doesn't need a novel name, but going to be printed 310 GSM German cardstock, gold foil tuckus, gold metallic inks on the backs. Chords are based on historical persons drawn by hand. 56 poker-sized playing cards. I don't know why I read that. Printed by Nora Arts and a premium linen finish. The problem with Nora Arts is the quality is kind of hit or miss. Usually miss. It's not bad, but it's not great. Why do they need Don't Kill the Messenger 4 times on the back design? It shouldn't be there any times on the back design. It's not needed. You don't need that on the back design. Good heavens. That's horrible. It's a nice back design, but you don't need Don't Kill the Messenger on there. The artwork on the faces looks pretty nice. Custom pips. One thing I've noticed is the 2 of the suits have this writing on the corner on the side by the index. And it's in some foreign language. Nobody can read it. And then the other 2 suits have it along the top. It should have been all the same. That does tell you who they are, though, on the Chord card. So that's good. I don't know why they decided to put that foreign language on there, but it is what it is. But making them all the same would have been slightly better. Nice number cards. Again, more of that Arabic writing. I assume it's Arabic. People can complain about how I said that. Interesting ace. Spades. Nice. Nice jokers. And a whole bunch of information. At least it's not in Arabic. And you have to pay shipping no matter where, so that's going to hurt it a little bit. Also, looks like they customize the other aces, at least the ace of diamonds. It's not bad. I guess 2 suits represent one side, the other 2 represent the other side, so it kind of makes sense. There's some differences. 12 bucks for the deck. It's not bad. Moving on, we got the Lone Star playing cards. I think there's some updates. Well, you get to see some of the faces. Custom. Not sure. It is available for sale on pureimaginationprojects.com. 15 bucks. USBC printed on a B crust stock. pureimaginationprojects.com. It's not bad. Kind of an homage to the Palmetto playing cards that were printed by USBC in the past. Available in Canada, I think, mostly. I do have those Texan Palmettos. Black icons, J.J. singles. Why those ones are more expensive than the other decks, I'm not sure. Then we got new on Kickstarter Bicycle Marble playing cards from Max and collectible playing cards in the texture series. It's slowly getting there. It's about half the way funding wise. $6,500 out of a $13,000. That's exactly like 50%. Obviously printed by USBC on a maiden vac. I'm surprised it's not funded yet, but I'm also kind of surprised that they're going with a $13,000 goal. I know collectible playing cards could print these. It could have a much smaller goal. It could have been funded already. But they decided to make it a bigger goal. This is the second attempt at this deck, by the way. I don't know why not make it a smaller goal than before. Nice, marbleized faces. Standard, though. Big pips on the aces. A little bit extra with the ace of spades with all this extra detail. A little bit unnecessary, I think. Could have been kept a little bit more simple. It's pretty nice overall. The maiden back looks like that. It's a maiden female instead of the traditional rider back because you can't modify the rider back. There's also a reveal on the tuck case. Custom Joker with a reveal, or draft card. Yeah, it's a Joker with a reveal. Pretty nice. Also, and I am pledged for this one because they did have this nice $10 international early bird with international shipping of $7, so that's nice, as opposed to paying $14 plus shipping. I guess I save a buck, a few bucks, so I'll take that. I'll support this project for sure. USBC actually has something new on the website. Coca-Cola holiday playing cards, if you're interested. On pass. It's not bad for what it is. I don't know if you actually see the back design. There it is. It's a typical one-way back design on Coca-Cola deck. If they're bare, there's actually two different ones apparently. This one and this one. I guess, yeah, there's two different ones. You would have to buy two to get each one, because they don't let you choose which one. I don't even know which one you're going to get if you buy just one. It's kind of a hit and miss, kind of a guess, I guess. Nothing too exciting though. Let's check out the Flata Magic quickly. Apparently they got new bicycle big box decks in red and blue. Ultra. See what they got coming soon. Furious playing cards, nothing too exciting or anything that we haven't seen elsewhere. PlayingCardDecks.com. They've added the fantastic playing cards. Let's one look at Furious. It apparently has a misprint on the top case. Tally Ho cards click on. I know people with Pharaohs are sold out. I managed to get some though, fortunately. The Bicycle Blackbeard deck. Pretty nice deck from Bookable. I do like that one. Everything else we've kind of seen before. Fantastic. I might have mentioned before sometime back. Might even mentioned last week as well. There is custom faces. It reminds me of a deck designed by Shapeshifter playing cards or Elite playing cards. At least as far as the court cards are concerned. At least there's no gold colors all over it. It's a nice, simple bat design, although it kind of feels like it's missing a little something perhaps. Nice tuck case, printed by Legends. I do have one on the way. Eventually, will be on the way. I'm still waiting for stuff, I guess, on Murphy's Magic. This is the Furious one, which we looked at before on Kickstarter. Fairly standard. Also have one on the way. And let's look at Murphy's Magic. Actually, just double check here. Very quickly look at Murphy's Magic. And then I'm going to see if Kickstarter is working. We'll try again to do that. So they have the Bicycle Syndicate playing cards available. Can't recall if I got those already. I think I did. Leon playing cards. B-roll playing cards. Ah, they got the squeezers. Damn, I overpaid. That's the risk of buying stuff. And I mean, the Voyager ones, I didn't get them for 11 because I don't need more of these massive boxes with one deck in them. I'll just combine it with other stuff for Murphy's Magic, which is what I'm doing. So a few new things here. Obviously, you got the House on the Rising Spade. You got the Honeybee decks for Penguin Magic. All sorts of stuff. Kind of curious which ones they have here. They have all of them apparently. The Red and Blue Elites, Metalux, $30 for the Metalux one, by the way. If you didn't get it on Kickstarter, you're now going to have to pay a lot more. And then the standard black and yellow ones. So pretty cool. And $30 is the retail price. For me, how much will it cost me? I can't see because I'm not signed in apparently. Never mind. But it'd probably be like, I don't know, 18 bucks I imagine. Bicycle Syndicate, like I said, I don't remember if I got it before. I don't think I did actually. Signed by Shapeshifter Playing Cards on Kickstarter. I think it was produced by Playing Card Decks, playingcards.net I should say. And actually it was through Shapeshifters and Max Playing Cards. And Gambler's Warehouse. It's a lot of partnerships. It feels like it's missing tips in the corner. You got these blank spots for no reason. And that is a mistake. Look at that. You got pips on the hearts, but apparently not on the spades. And I even mentioned this, I think I remember mentioning it on the Kickstarter project. And they never fixed that. Oh my god. That's horrible. So there's that. Leon Playing Cards. So I remember being on Kickstarter as well. I don't remember if it funded or not. Side opening top case. Goody. Very simple ace of spades. Standard chord cards. Very simple back design. This is inspired by the Dr. Leon Playing Cards, where it's very minimal. It's just featuring the logo. And it was put out by a magician. I don't remember who. Printed by Expert Playing Cards. The box is printed by Expert Playing Cards. Cards are printed by the USBC. Okay, that's a very interesting combination. And there's another deck here, the B-Roll Playing Cards, which is, well, it says lights, camera, action. Has two gaff cards by Kuran Kuruvithadam, printed by USBC. He's done some other decks in the past. I can't remember which one specifically. It's an interesting, simple back design. A roll of film on the ace of spades, and camera on the jokers, and nice custom chord cards. They remind me a bit of the Wheels decks from Art of Play, the faces anyways, and even the back design to some extent. It's not bad. That is that. That's what's new this week. We'll see if I can record Kickstarter stuff eventually. Comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think. We'll see you next time with more.